This video is about Conan the Barbarian, a sword and sorcery hero who originated in pulp magazines and has been adapted to books, comic books, movies, TV, and games. The video contrasts Conan's first licensed comic book series, published by Marvel Comics from 1970 to 1993, with Conan's latest ongoing comic book series, published by Titan Books from 2023 to the present. Specifically, the first 23 issues of each series are presented, all of them in chronological order. The Marvel series has one cover per issue, and the Titan series has multiple covers per issue. The covers of each publisher tend to have different styles. If you like the covers of one publisher versus the other, please comment as to which publisher and why. In 1982, there was a Conan the Barbarian movie starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, and later there were more movies made about Conan. Conan has also been played by Jason Momoa in a 2011 movie. In the near future, do you want a new live-action movie or a new live-action TV show made about Conan? If so, what actor or actors do you want to have play the role of Conan? Conan was created by Robert E. Howard, who also created Almuric, Kull, Solomon Kane, and other characters. Robert E. Howard was an American writer who lived from 1906 to 1936. Howard is regarded as the father of the sword and sorcery subgenre. The earliest appearance of a Howard character named Conan was that of a black-haired barbarian with heroic attributes in the 1931 short story People of the Dark. By 1932, Howard had officially conceptualized Conan, and in his lifetime wrote 21 stories starring the barbarian, many for Weird Tales pulp magazine. Over the years, many other writers have written works featuring Conan. Howard was searching for a new character to market to the burgeoning pulp outlets of the early 1930s. In October 1931, he submitted the short story People of the Dark to Clayton Publications' new magazine, Strange Tales of Mystery and Terror. People of the Dark is a story about the remembrance of past lives, and in its first-person narrative, the protagonist describes one of his previous incarnations. Conan is a black-haired barbarian hero who swears by a deity called Crom. Some Howard scholars believe this Conan to be a forerunner of the more famous character. Later, Howard rewrote a rejected story by This Axe I Rule, replacing his existing character, Kull of Atlantis, with his new hero and retitling it The Phoenix on the Sword, which was first published in Weird Tales magazine in December 1932. Many Conan stories involve him in heroic adventures filled with princesses and wizards. The setting is in a mythical Hyborian age set in the times after the fall of Atlantis and before any known ancient civilization. Conan has a penchant for saving damsels in distress, a humorous nature, and enduring loyalty. Conan's main abilities are strength, combativeness, intelligence, agility, and endurance. Conan is a Cimmerian and was born on a battlefield and is the son of a village blacksmith. Conan matured quickly as a youth. and by age 15, he was already a respected warrior who had participated in the destruction of the Aquilonian fortress of Veneria. After its demise, Conan was struck by wanderlust and began the adventures chronicled by Howard, encountering skulking monsters, evil wizards, and beautiful princesses. Conan roamed throughout the Hyborian Age nations as a thief, outlaw, mercenary, and pirate. As Conan grew older, he began commanding vast units of warriors and escalating his ambitions. In his 40s, Conan seized the crown from the tyrannical king of Aquilonia, the most powerful kingdom of the Hyborian Age, having strangled the previous ruler on the steps of his own throne. Starting in the 1960s, a series of Conan paperback books were published, 8 of which had phenomenal artist Frank Frazetta covers that set the look of Conan from that point on, including the comic book covers featured in this video. As to Conan in comic books, Roy Thomas, Marvel's associate editor at that time, had obtained the licensed property after finding Conan chief among readers' requests for literary properties to be adapted to comics. Initially, it was not anticipated that Conan would be affordable, but it turned out that it was. Due to budget constraints, Roy Thomas did not initially get his first choice to do the art, John Buscema. Instead, he got Barry Windsor Smith. Marvel initially published Conan every 2 months. After sales of issue number 1 were strong, Marvel quickly made the title monthly, but sales dropped with each issue. Stan Lee decided to cancel the comic with issue number 7, not only because of weak sales. Roy Thomas argued against that decision, and Stan Lee relented, although the comic became bi-monthly again with issue number 14. By issue number 20, Conan became monthly because of rising sales, and the comic became one of Marvel's most popular in the 1970s. Over time, other publishers of Conan have included Dark Horse Comics and currently Titan Books. A notable fan of Conan is President Barack Obama, and there was even a Barack the Barbarian comic book series published by Devil's Due Publishing. Are you a fan of Conan the Barbarian? And if so, why? In the near future, do you want a new live action movie or a new live action TV show made about Conan? If so, what actor or actors do you want to have play the role of Conan? More videos like this one, short and longer, can be viewed at the Comic Excitement Convention Sword and Sorcery playlist. Please like, comment, subscribe, and click the notifications bell.